Just trying to get me out of the house, but now he has 3 rooms to fill instead of just 1. I ask about my legally mandated pre-move-out inspection. In no uncertain terms, he told me to go forget myself. He said he's too busy to perform an inspection. Well, that's illegal, but okay. Time comes to move out. I found another room for rent much closer to the office for only $100 more per month. We all move out, and I text landlord about my security deposit. No response. I text again. No response. Okay, I see where this is going. I spent days and days reading the law, compiling evidence and screenshots, and listing the laws that were broken. The smoking gun was the statute that requires a pre-move-out inspection and a list of things to fix, and itemized list of deductions within 21 days, or else the landlord loses the right to withhold any of my deposit. In addition, he would be subject to treble damages if he's found to be acting in bad faith. I text again and again. I give him plenty of leniency, and I even cite the laws so I can prove in court that I'm acting in good faith. And landlord intentionally ignores the laws that I made him aware about. Landlord probably thinks I'm a young pushover college student who won't follow through with legal threats. Well, sir, we're going to court, because I'm petty as heck when it comes to people trying to do me over. I file in small claims for $650 plus treble damages, plus court costs. Landlord files a counterclaim of $2,000 for damages to the property, claiming I caused flooding and I broke the microwave. Okay, buddy. In response, I gather testimonies from 3 of the other tenants, and I build my case into a 40-page packet of evidence, complete with page numbers, a table of contents, and descriptions for every screenshot and photo. I make 3 copies of everything and submit it to the court and the defendant landlord. The court date is set for November, and I leave the state just before Christmas, so just in time to appear in person. Landlord thinks if I'm no longer in the state, he'll automatically win since I'm not willing to fly back to California. Well, unbeknownst to landlord, California courts offer an option to appear by telephone. He starts filing to request to postpone the trial a total of 3 times. The 3rd request is finally denied because even the courts are getting tired of this crap. Final date is January. Court day comes and I get the call. I'm sworn in and then connected to the court. I'm given time to present my case. Unfortunately, I didn't prepare a script, so I kind of summarized the events and explained why I deserve money. Then landlord gets time to defend himself and explain his counterclaim. He doesn't prepare anything either and ends up rambling about random crap that doesn't help his case at all. For example, he spends a lot of time explaining how another one of his tenants was crappy and so his behavior was justified. He doesn't even have a sliver of evidence for his counterclaim when the judge asks for it. The judge asks a few more questions and announces that he'll review the evidence and will get the decision in the mail. A couple of weeks later, I get the judgment saying I'm owed $650. Landlord gets nothing. Well, dang, no treble damages for me. However, it's just my luck. The landlord is a jerk that won't accept defeat. He files an appeal for who knows what. It's granted. Redo trial is scheduled for May. This time, I'm 10 times more prepared. Once again, I'm sworn in, and then they connect me to the courtroom speaker. This time, I have a hashed-out script that I read, making sure to emphasize how often I informed the landlord of the law, how often landlord knowingly broke the law, and how I offered so much leniency and so many opportunities to do the right thing. Once again, landlord doesn't prepare anything, but instead rambles on so much that even the judge tells him to get back on track multiple times. Landlord claims I caused water damage and he had to replace all the carpets. The judge asks for an invoice or receipt. He has none. Landlord claims I broke the microwave, so the judge reads him the 3 witness statements that all state I didn't break the microwave. Landlord says they're all lying. He still has no evidence whatsoever. At this point, the judge clearly sounds done with his crap and says we'll get the decision in the mail and the call ends. A couple of weeks later, I get the judgment. I'm owed $1,800 and landlord still gets nothing. Well dang, would you look at that? His appeal did not quite work out for him. He goes from owing $650 to owing me $1,800. Being the jerk that he was, he files for a mistrial, claiming I was not sworn in and that I lied in my testimony. Denied. Outside of court, landlord offers a payment plan of $20 a month, which will take 7.5 years to pay back, or otherwise he refuses.